All right, thanks for watching. I'm going to talk to you guys about installing cabinet handles and throwing some tips and tricks as quick as I can for you guys. All right, first thing I do is I make a template out of wood. Don't use paper, you can, but you'll see that your lines might not, or your holes might not line up as they should. So I drilled these out already. First thing you're gonna do, you don't just guess it with a template. You say, how is this handle gonna look real good over here? And if you notice this, these drawers are about 7 inches and 2 of the lower drawers are about 9 inches. So you gotta take that into consideration as you go to drill these holes and see how your cabinets are gonna look. You could obviously place it wherever you want, whatever looks good to you. So what I did is I went 2 inches from the height, and all of them will be at that 2-inch height template. And so here's my template, it's 16 inches. And if you wanna find the center here, you can take a measuring tape and measure it from here to here and line it up to this hole like this. And I came up with 5.5 on this side and 5.5 on this side. What I usually do is drill the first hole, line it up, drill the first hole, put the screw in there, and make sure I don't just trust my 5.5, and I want to know exactly where it's at, because sometimes you're a millimeter off this way or that way. Okay, so then I got that in and that's centered. So then what I do is just, this is really easy. I place my template right above my drawer right here, hold it steady, and the drill bit you're going to want to use here is one of these. It's a wood drill bit that has a fine tip on the edge right here, or on the tip. If you don't do that and use a regular drill bit that's got a rounded head, you'll start to float around as you go to drill in. But this one will stick that needle, it's almost like a needle, right into the piece of wood right here. Let me just show you guys one of them while I drill it in. I've already marked this one. Got one hand on the camera. All right, drill this in. That's one of them. Sorry about that. And these handles that I picked up off Amazon, they were only like, I think I got 48 of them for 45 bucks. Sometimes you'll get some that are flimsy and cheap. Send those back and get the good quality ones. This one feels a little heavy duty. And then also, it comes with 2 short screws and 2 long screws. Luckily, I was able to use the short screws over here on these type of cabinets where I only got about 3/4 of an inch distance, and that worked out. But as you see, the cabinets have a thicker piece of wood here, so the long screws came into play. So before you buy these, make sure you got 2 sets of screws. If not, you'll be going to the hardware store and looking for that tread to make sure that you got that distance. But you don't want to do that. Make sure you get these. They usually throw them in for free, but some guys selling them will only give you 2 of them because they're being stingy. Maybe they're saving these and reselling them. Those ones in there, you can see how this came out. And then also, if you got cabinets like this where they're higher up, you need to take in consideration, you don't want people bending down over here and grabbing a handle. So to me, I think that looks best where I had it above and I started at 3 inches on the distance here from height. And then I took a template, if I could find that template I made here, show you guys. This is another template I made. It's 2 inches in distance. I marked it where I wanted to on this height here, which is 3 inches. And I was able to place this, give you guys an example, like that. And all I do, I don't really drill it in here. I use that head and I stick the drill bit in there and it pokes that little mark, and then I drill it and remove this. That way you don't mess up your hole. And then as you continue, your hole would get bigger and bigger, and then your drawer handles and whatever you call it would get lopsided. So I think I got everything in here in a quick video for you guys. All I ask is give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Go do that.